Okay, hello Hirago, hello Skell, hello Coley, hello Nick, welcome. Um, it's good to see that wait, what's black? You say that with such gusto, but I don't know what you're referring to. Um, it's good to see that my festive thumbnail is being appreciated. I haven't used the Claymore. When was the last time I used the Claymore? It's been a very long time. I haven't used it for a full playthrough, at least, since, I don't know, probably one of my first playthroughs. I think I did a stream with it before I started making challenge content. That stream was unlisted, but I think it's available in one of my playlists. I don't remember, but it's been a long time since I used the Claymore, is the point. The last Greatsword I used, I think, was the Man Serpent Greatsword. And I think they're basically the same moveset, if not exactly the same. I don't remember. It's been a bit since I used a greatsword is the point. So we'll see how this goes. I'm thinking of committing to the first playthrough build, getting the Grass Crest Shield and what's it called? The Black Gold Hem set. Usually go for other greatswords over the Claymore. I think the Claymore is really easy to get early on if I want to use it, but I just don't use greatswords very often because I used them too much when I first started playing the game. If I am going to do a greatsword playthrough nowadays, just casually, it'd probably be Man Serpent or Le Flamberge, which are both hell to get compared to the Claymore, but... Claymore is probably the best greatsword that you can get without farming for it. Yeah, probably. Bastard Sword technically does more damage, but the range on Bastard Sword with the Greatsword moveset feels really bad for me. So I usually go for the Claymore early, if I don't just do Scent Skip. I don't know. There's a reason I used it in my first several playthroughs. I'm trying to think, because I know I didn't start with the Claymore. What did I start with? I think I probably just used the broadsword for a while. The Hellkite's a little weird. You have to rest. At the okay, so I'm trying to think of how to explain what you have to do in a specific way. It's not there's nothing like precise that you have to do or whatever, but you do have to make sure that after you beat the Taurus Demon, you rest so that it kind of gets refreshed, because otherwise it will never jump down. And then you run up and then stand in the corner, and then you just wait. It takes a while, but you just wait and it'll jump down. Me. You don't like Dark Souls? Damn. Magic. Usually don't clear out the Hellkite area? I mean... I won't be either. I'm debating whether or not to even go over there in the first place. Probably not. I think what I'm gonna do is get the large ember, and then I'm gonna... There we go. I'm gonna go down through the basement and whatever. Hey, first try. If you never activate the Hellkite, then it just won't jump down too. If you don't go through the parish or the burg in the first place, then you won't have to wait for it to jump down or anything. Which is why I don't want to go through the burg right now. I'll still fight Taurus Demon or whatever, but... Yeah, it's shocking first try. I didn't do that yesterday either, so I didn't even get any practice. Okay, very normal, casual Dark Souls playthrough, of course. Just like any of my streams. I mentioned it during the stream yesterday, but I'm gonna bring it up again because it actually pertains to this stream. Somebody commented on the parrying dagger video that they don't like the death cam skip because it's the solution to everything, which is really funny to me because I literally only use it to not have to farm leeches. I did use it yesterday, obviously, to get to Velka's Rapier earlier, but that's just because that's more interesting than packing it in. Saw that comment. I get a lot of funny comments. Somebody commented today on my more unremarkable and odd places video that I sound like cherry tomatoes. Farm these slimes instead. Okay, yeah, that's a better idea. with the lower drop chance and the insane physical resistance. Hello, June. Welcome. That is the third time I've been compared to tomatoes, which I think is funny. Every time I explicitly ask about whether or not I am tomato-like, people say no, but it has come up several times. Too much hot sauce in your pasta. I don't put hot sauce in pasta at all. Oh, I cannot relate. Oh, oops. I think I'm just gonna do the safe strat here. Instant animation change. The thing that gets me is when people use, or people get backstabbed by the painting guardians or the thieves because they try to turn around and run away. Why am I jumping down? I don't. Anyway, when they try to turn around, or wait, what was I going? Where was I going with? Oh yeah, they very obviously tried to turn around and run away from the thieves or painting guardians, and they get backstabbed because but they are confused about it because the animation hadn't finished playing of them turning around. When it's like pretty obvious that that's why that happened. This is not the last Dark Souls 1 stream. There are potentially two, potentially 3 more weeks of Dark Souls 1 streams. I did 2 Night Rain runs last night. I did one on Wilder, and then I did one on Scholar. And I want to play more Night Rain. Gorstrambing. Welcome, S. I'm trying to remember all the other weapons that I want to do in Dark Souls 1. There's the broadsword, which I forgot to make a video on, so I'm just gonna stream it because I feel like that's a good stream weapon. I'm gonna do Smo's hammer. There's one more, I think, but I also want to go back through the DLC a few times, and or with weapons that I didn't do the DLC with in streams. Do the spells, every single spell. Still have to beat Dark Souls 2? Okay, I got a few weeks. Night Rain soon. True. Do I want RTSR? I've used Smo's hammer once in a run with Aurora so long ago too. I figured that I wouldn't use it again because I did that run, but like in retrospect, I obviously cheated that weapon in for the run, and it was co-op and everything, so it was kind of a different experience. I don't even think we used Seamless for that. I think that was before Seamless was out for Dark Souls 1. And then when Seamless came out for Dark Souls 1, we were talking about doing a 4 Nights of Gwyn run, and we just never did. If I die, I won't get it. Oh my goodness. No, I never get that first try. Very good. I also know from experience, this will be my probably 20th playthrough with the Claymore. Pardon me. But my first time, my second time actually doing content with it. Dedicated to the Bonk ethos. Yeah, that's fair. It is the only, like, comically large hammer-shaped hammer. Personally, the Great Club will always be, you know, the best bonk weapon, but at least in Dark Souls 1. Or, actually, I'm not sure. In terms of, like, funny, I think the Great Club is the best one. But, like, with it being standard damage and technically having higher AR, I wonder if oh my god, the Demon's Great Axe is technically better from a gameplay standpoint. That's damage, technically. Hey, come here. I pressed the parry button, I swear. Come over here. Oh my god. You know what? That works too. Large club? Bad. Okay, it's not bad. There's no reason to use it over the Great Club. It is a very pointless weapon. Demon's Great Axe is the highest non-split AR in the game, yes. I think technically for split AR it goes to the Enchanted Large Club. I don't remember. Somebody commented on it long time ago, and I never fact-checked it. But yeah, the Demon's Great Axe, the Crystal Demon's Great Axe is the highest pure physical AR in the game. But strike damage is the best damage type, arguably. I'm pretty sure the most things are weak to it, and there are very few things resistant to it. Wow, nothing. That's awesome. Lightning Great Axe? Lightning Great Axe is way lower. Lightning Great Axe is only 700 AR. The Great Axe has the highest... Okay, so the way infusions work, the way specifically lightning and fire infusions work, it's different with magic and divine and whatever, but the way they work is they take the physical base damage of the weapon and add on a an elemental damage of the same amount, and the Great Axe has the highest base AR in the game. So for a lightning weapon or a fire weapon, that will get you the most AR technically, because it gets rid of scaling. Do I want Havels? I mean, if I'm gonna do a new playthrough, I think I have to. But uninfused Demon's Great Axe will still get you significantly higher AR because of scaling and such. And then again, with magic and enchanted, you also get scaling from those. So the Enchanted Great Club does make sense as the highest AR, because of scaling. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it was the Enchanted Great Club or Enchanted Demon's Great Axe or something. Oh, how's it going, Havel? No, hey, no. Oh. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the stats to use that. Is that Raider? It is. A lot more translucent today. Yeah, it gets, I don't remember what joke I was going for there, never mind. Yesterday was pretty nice. Never used Enchanted? Me neither. Goddess of the Sun Edition adds a pre-enchanted weapon. I'm not gonna spoil where it's at, but there is an enchanted weapon that you can get at the very beginning of the game. And I think testing that was the first time I ever held an enchanted weapon. Unless the Falchion in the Duke's Archives is enchanted. I don't remember if it's magic or enchanted. It's probably enchanted, in retrospect. The second time I ever held an enchanted weapon was with the enchanted weapon that I put in Goddess of the Sun Edition. Very engaging Hovel fight. I think this is the least damage I've ever done when fighting Hovel. Congratulations, funny guy. Really living up to your name. I would have grabbed the rapier, but then I would have had to spawn the Drake. Okay, one more. I use Hovels in favor and protection. 60 strength and 15 dexterity. That's how you play this game, right? Okay, yeah, Havels is busted, I forgot. I I use Havels so infrequently. Why don't I have the Claymore yet? I'm going to grab it right now. I want to get it through the Taurus Demon, but I didn't want to go, or I didn't want to activate the Drake. For no reason in particular, honestly. I just didn't want to have to deal with it. Dude, thank you so much. There's small buns and there's big buns, it's true. I'm gonna kill the Black Knight before I go get the Claymore. Excuse me. Then use the Claymore for literally everything else. Tempted to grab the gold pine resin, but it's also just Taurus Demon. I haven't fought the Taurus Demon in forever. Good luck with work, Quilly. Good luck with your strawberries. I'm not sure that Alyssa has made a bingo today. Go, aka Seath the Scaleless. Caliga's a lot hotter than Seath. Black Knight Sword. Okay, well. I don't think I even... The Black Knight Sword dex requirement's really high, isn't it? Like 18? Otherwise I would use that. 18. I'll get there eventually, but not before I get the Claymore. Okay. Now, we actually go straight to our weapon. Yeah, God. I think the last time, aside from like runs where I do Taurus Demon basically last, it's been a very long time since I fought the Taurus Demon normally. I have played Armored Core 6 and I could not get into it. How much did I play? I think I got to Alteus or whatever his name is. I got to the first like real roadblock boss. Oh my god, he jumped up so much sooner than I was expecting him to. I didn't know he had iframes there. He turns around. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually got him to jump up there. That's funny. Okay, pardon me, sir. I would really like to do a plunging attack on you. But with Armored Core 6, I just couldn't get behind the build crafting. It wasn't for me, unfortunately. Oh, come on. That was technically a plunging attack, I suppose. There we go. I'm getting April Fooled. Damn. Have I told you that I've played Armored Core 6 before? Or was the April Fool that you called it Robot Souls? Oh yeah. I'm thinking about souls for like buying guards and stuff. I guess what I want to do is keep enough to buy the shards that I need to get it to... Wait, what am I doing? It's right here. Was a Taurus Demon refusing to cooperate? Yeah, I see. Armored Boar. My favorite FromSoft game. Need to get that Ring of Favor real quick. 5 frames. Got it. Okay, I'm really gonna need to get used to the Greatsword moveset. Gonna have to bear with me for a little bit. Isn't the one-handed R1 like crazy fast for a Greatsword? Yeah, the run has actually started now. Need one more strength. And I think I'm just gonna stick with that for now. And go to Andre and get the thing to +5. And go into Ascends. Got a comment in the VOD. Run begins at 23 minutes or whatever. Damn, he just did a full spin. That was kind of cool. I mean, you have to pay for bullets on Armored Core 6 as well. I'm sure the budget management is a little bit less stringent, but... That's 3 chunks. I can get 2 from New Londo and 2 from Satins. That'll be all the chunks that I need. Eating olives. Are the olives worth the wrath that you'll incur? Oh my god. Again, it's gonna take me a second to get used to this moveset. Hold on. I want to kill these guys for the chance at the shard drop. Wait, what? Did I not already hit him? I'm confused. I may be losing it. Okay. This might be a shard. It was worth it. Forgot I did 2 streams back to back. I mean, I've been doing it for a while to get used to it for Dark Souls 2. They might be worth it. Black Knight Ultra Great Sword. I actually like the Great Axe most. Damn, really? At one-handed damage is underwhelming. I need to actually try and be a little bit careful here. Hold on. I can't believe it has that much stability with the buckler. That's not fair. I want that much stability with a buckler. The one-handed heavy? It's a stab, right? Yeah. Hello? Yeah, the 200 damage is fine right now. Even with it being completely upgraded. I did beat the game one time with a +5 halberd, so... Ability. True. Kingsfield games are cool. The only Kingsfield game I have ever played is Lunacid. That's not true. I played Kingsfield 4? I think it's called? Or I think it's 4. The one on the PS2. I tried playing that and I played it for like maybe half an hour and just did not get attached to it. It looks like the one in Oblivion. I mean, it's a Claymore. It's the same weapon. The only Black Knight weapon I've used in Dark Souls 2 was the halberd. It was fun, but I don't know. Halberds in Dark Souls 2 are rough sometimes. more like gay, more. Okay, sorry, I wanted a chance. I've been wanting a chance to show that off this entire time. And you know what? I got one. That's what matters. The Claymore in Demon Souls is huge. I used it for my first playthrough, but I do not remember it at all. This is the true gay sword that we've been searching for. No more straight swords for me, thank you. Mastodon Halberd, I think I should go 20 dexterity first, shouldn't I? Well, no, because strength scaling is just gonna be better up to 27. The Mastodon Halberd is the highest DPS weapon in the game, right? Followed by Ice Rapier, probably. Ice Rapier is busted. But getting the sweet spot on the Mastodon Halberd is difficult enough that I think the Ice Rapier is just kind of better the majority of the time. There are a lot of bosses where hitting that sweet spot is crazy difficult. Alon, Ivory come to mind. I don't think this is far down enough. There we go. Dark Souls 2 Claymore is the best? I don't know about that. I guess I haven't really used it recently, but when I tried to do a playthrough with it, or well, when I did a playthrough with it, it didn't feel all that crazy compared to other Greatswords even. I preferred the Key to the Embedded when I did that run. In my experience, the Dark Souls 1 Claymore has always been the best. Dark Souls 3 was fun as well, but I don't know. I'll have to use it in Dark Souls 2 again. Is Claymore one-handed R2 worth getting Leo Ring for? Wait, hold on. I went too far. There we go. I don't feel like dealing with the snakes. Have a good night, here I go. Or day, depending on where you are. Thank you for being here while you could. Don't really use Claymore in Dark Souls 1. I mean, having used every single weapon in the game at this point, except for, like, Guardian Tail and, Great Bows. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me think about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've used every single weapon in the game for a full playthrough at least once. The Claymore is very solid. Not as good as the Man Serpent Greatsword, but probably the second best Greatsword. The Bastard Sword's higher damage technically, but the range on the Claymore beats it out in my opinion. Despite the fact that I don't usually find range to matter on how good a weapon is, the Claymore specifically, or rather the Greatsword moveset specifically, I think really benefits from that extra range. I'm pretty sure the thrust deals piercing damage. This is an easy way to test. 156. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's piercing damage. I'm getting headshot damage, I'm pretty sure. Yep, definitely. Good. Dark Souls 2 Immolation only run? No, thank you. Am I counting Straight Sword Hilt? I am. I haven't used Broken Straight Sword. I've used Straight Sword Hilt, but not Broken Straight Sword. Damn. This is tragic. Maybe I should do Straight Sword Hilt in New Game and Broken Straight Sword in New Game Plus, because it's slightly better. Like, what, 25 more AR, I think, without upgrades? Smelter Demon Phase 2 versus Smelter Demon Phase 2. Okay. Good luck with your strawberries, Coley. I'm sorry to be more of a distraction than a reprieve. I did not think he would throw the lightning that quickly. Okay, well, this is tragic. Bad. Pretty early to open DSR gadget, but that's fine. The hilt had the talisman and staff effects or attacks. Yeah, I like the wimpy little smack. I agree. Goddess of the Sun Edition change to make, I guess. And this time I ideally don't get obliterated by the swinging axes. A small modding question? You sure can. I will do my best to answer, but I cannot promise anything. It's been a bit since I worked on Goddess of the Sun Edition. Oh, there he goes. I always wonder if getting the Soul of a Hero from down there is worth it. It probably isn't, realistically, but I'm always tempted to grab it when I go through here. Looks like the Soul of a Hero next to the archers in Orlando. Wonder if that boulder even went down the staircase, because it sounded like it was still turning. It might have went the other way. Oh, why I'm killing this guy. Glamburge! Oh. Damn it. Now I want to use that. That's so unfair. Okay, I wanted the Black Sorcerer robe. Because when I get the brass set, I want to compare it to the gold hem set and see which I like more. No, parameters are arguably the easiest thing to change in mods. They were the easiest thing for me to wrap my head around and figure out how to change, for sure. In terms of, like, animations and that kind of thing, and that would be a lot more difficult, but if it's just, like, weapon attack rating or player defense and whatever, then that would be extremely easy to change. Made it for the Claymore run! My second Claymore run. I think the first time I used Chaos. And I wanted to redo the Claymore because I wanted just a very vanilla, normal Claymore run without using the most overrated infusion in the game. Yeah, that would be very easy to do. That would be very easy to do for everything, yeah. What's the bit you have in mind? I need 8,000 more souls. This one, I think is 8k. It sure is.
Go along, try and make
some. If you want to know how, there is a program called Smithbox, which what was there was a different program. What other program? Smithbox is a branch of another program that's arguably just better in pretty much every way. Yeah, that would be very easy to do. The first hollow that can actually attack you is the one that has the bow next to your weapon. I'm pretty sure the others can't attack you at all. And that specific one, I think all the hollows, there are like different variants of the hollows. because of where they appear in different areas, but it would be pretty easy to pick out that one specifically. I don't know why I aggroed this guy. For fun, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you smack them in the back, they won't even attack you. They might, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, believe it or not, my first playthrough, I don't think I used the one-handed moveset of the Claymore at all. Oh wait, no, I did use a shield in my first playthrough quite extensively, actually. It's been a long time. I never used the R2 then, at least. Can I restart the run and check? Yeah, one sec. I'm like 90% sure that the first hollow that will actually attack you is the one with the bow. I'm curious now, actually. I'm pretty sure I've tried to get other hollows to attack me, and they wouldn't. Do I press crest? Can I put it on without it over-encumbering me? Probably not. Or at least mid-rolling me, I guess. It's so nice using this weapon and actually understanding my moveset. Last time I used this weapon, I definitely had no idea what I was doing. Okay. Kind of surprised I even have a bone, actually. Because the backstab tutorial is on one of the random passive hollows, right? It's not that one. Yeah, the Switch version. Switch in general. I had to download Dark Souls off of a mobile hotspot on the Switch when I first played it. It was unfortunate. Welcome, Flat Cap. You're not that late. I haven't even fought the Gargoyles yet. I'm considering going to fight the Gargoyles and Stray Demon now, and then going down to New Londo after. First hollows don't attack you, I was right. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess you could also die to the Asylum Demon. You could make the Asylum Demon one-shot you. But otherwise you'd have to wait for the hollow with a bow. My brain was fully expecting a downward slam attack there. I'm not really sure why. Asylum Demon 100 times speed. Changing animation speeds is a little bit more difficult, but you could probably fudge it with Speed Engine or something. I don't know, I'm not using RTSR for Gargoyles with a plus 10 Claymore. I think I'll be okay. I love the 2-hit stagger on Greatswords. Nightcore remix, true. The only thing, oh my goodness, the only thing that I've used cheat engine speed hacks before, or for before, oh my goodness, was, I swear to God, I was mashing the roll button that whole time. But it was for Dark Souls 2. Damn, I'm talking to Gargoyles twice in a row. 2 days in a row. What's become of me? And you could very easily change the attack of the Asylum Demon and just have it one-shot you. Dark Souls Deathless, but then you get one-shot by the Asylum Demon. There's a button in Smithbox to download community row names, so you don't have to use Google Translate to decipher the Japanese. But otherwise, Smithbox is extremely simple to use, especially the parameter editor. You just drag and drop the files it gives you. Or well, in your case, the file it gives you. Okay, Surely. Surely. I don't die to the Gargoyles twice in a row. Yeah, replacing those with another enemy. Actually, what you could do is replace the passive follows with ones that will actually attack you. That would not be difficult to do. You could just like replace them with straight sword hollows or even torch hollows. That'd be funny. Though replacing enemies is a little bit more involved than just changing the attack values of enemies. The Gargoyles are he, they. He individually, but they together. I still like the headcanon that the Rotten is plural. But the one on the shoulder that does all the commands is a he. Okay, I don't think I have another button. I know. Oh my goodness. Starting off strong. Really? So mean. Goodness. The range on that R2 is very nice though, for situations like that. I'm gonna wait for them to come up here so I can hit them as well. Oh. Everything's fine. Okay, gonna go to the Stray Demon. Since I have a +10. +10 should be enough for the Stray Demon. Might be a little bit long of a fight, but nothing crazy for sure. Should probably go level up first though. Having more damage will be nice. I guess there's a bonfire right there. I could grab the bones and go to the Firelink bonfire though. I usually forget to grab the bones and tend to regret it. The light attacks hurt you emotionally, where you slam it down into the ground. That's what the one-handed moveset is for. I think it sweeps anyway. Yeah. That's like fine. I liked Dark Souls before swords, so thankfully that doesn't bother me all that much. Rude. Okay, 27, and now I can start leveling dexterity. I love quality scaling weapons. Is Lautrec here already? I might have to quit out to actually get him here, though. Come to think of it. Okay, yeah. Gotta put the build together. Here we go. A true Claymore user build. Really? Even with favor and protection? Okay. Maybe the Claymore is dull, and that's why it doesn't do slash damage. That's why it's regular. So the only thing you can do is slam it down into the ground. Maybe that's the lore as to why so many weapons that feel like they should do slash do regular damage instead. Or standard in the case of the other games, I guess. I'm pretty sure every single Greatsword in Dark Souls 1 does standard. Might be wrong. Does Flamberge do slash? I guess I'll check in a little bit. I don't think... I mean, outside of, like, my first couple casual playthroughs, no, I don't think I've ever had to repair a weapon. I've done all bosses with the Crystal Greatsword, and it lost, like, 4 points of durability, I think. I've done a Crystal Straight Sword playthrough on stream, and I think I broke 1, maybe 2 of them. But generally, having to repair weapons is not a thing that happens. Okay. The Flamberge does, in fact, do slash damage. That makes sense. But that's why it does bleed. It's not because the funny shape. It's because it does slash. That checks out. Don't know why the Falchion doesn't do slash damage, but... Or, I mean, doesn't do bleed then, but that's okay. They're allowed to have inconsistencies. This game came out in 2011. Hello, Carl Gustav Jung. Welcome. Chosen Undead doesn't auto-sharpen their swords. I mean, yeah, that checks out. No, move! I am kind of shocked I didn't get hit by that. Andre offers to sharpen the swords, but the Chosen Undead thinks that that's gonna break them. What are you doing? You're just filing away at my sword. Oh my god. The best part of the whole stream. Glad you could make it here in time. Or well, second best, I suppose. Third best Ravin, I assume. Or this might be second best Ravin, actually. Vin, what's your second favorite part of the streams? That happens consistently. I guess you are here and I could ask you. Instead of just guessing at your interests. Don't have to waste one of my bones here. Kalameet on the bridge? Okay, other than Kalameet, I mean. First best is the Kalameet fight, yeah. Lordran just sucks at weapon maintenance. I mean, okay, to be fair, Lordran has 1 smith. No, it has 3 smiths. Wait. Lordran has more smiths than Dringlake. Lordran has a 1 competent smith. One of them is in jail and one of them is a skeleton. The Pisakas are the best, that's true. But I feel like Gwyn prefers something else. There's 4. Oh my god, I forgot about the giant blacksmith. He uses a wooden hammer, he doesn't count. Anyway, my point is, you find the Falchion in Blighttown, or with skeletons using it, right? So I feel like it's pretty fair to assume that the weapons are a little bit worn down. Me. All swords in Dark Souls 2 deal slashing damage. Is it all of them? I didn't know that. I'm very excited to start streaming Dark Souls 2. I want to like make sure I've done everything that I want to do. Excuse me, with Dark Souls 1 before moving on to Dark Souls 2, you know? Oh my god. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I'm like, the last couple days I've been so close to ticking so often. Gonna be weird watching a new game. Yeah, it's gonna be weird streaming a new game consistently. I've streamed other games. Like I streamed a playthrough of Sonic 06, right? But having a new primary, oh my goodness, stream game is gonna be very strange. That deals strike damage. That's weird. Okay, I need to go back around to distract the ghosts on the ladder. Palpatine and Demon Souls also does bleed. Cool. Pardon me. Yeah, so the plan right now is next week I do Broadsword and Smo's Hammer. And the week after, there's another stream I wanted to do, but I don't remember what it was. So I'll have to remember. I'm probably going to put up one more poll. Probably not. I don't know. It's only a couple weapons. So I'll put up one more poll. Or no, I'm not going to put up one more poll. Jesus. But there's going to be probably 3 more weeks of Dark Souls 1 streams, and then we're moving on to Dark Souls 2. And I'm excited to put up the first Dark Souls 2 weapon. Well, actually, I guess I can do that.
You are not.
Alright, Ingrid. I almost said the wrong name. Been talking to a real-life person with a name similar to Ingrid, and almost said that instead. Ring Lake has the highest quality sword production. The bearer of the curse actually knows how to sharpen the weapons. True. Welcome back, Naru. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, I'd really welcome, Naru. If you're enjoying the stream, I'd really appreciate a like. It does a lot for the algorithm, which means more people get to see my stuff, which means I get money. Almost dead named Ingrid. True. Anyway, if I get more money, it means I get to do this stuff more. Whatever. So, if you would like to support me more directly, there's YouTube Super Chats and memberships. There's also a coffee link in the description if you don't want to give YouTube money. Yeah. Also, I do have automatic ads turned on in this stream. I have it set to low frequency because automatic ads, but also money, and people are seeing ads on my streams anyway, as far as I know. If they are too intrusive, I will be happy to turn them back off. But for now, until someone says something, I'm probably going to leave them on. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. I don't need the chunks. Ad blocker? Yeah. I would be surprised if most people didn't. I think it applies the ads to the VODs as well, so. Your important, funny, world-shattering joke. I'm excited to hear it. It's an ad? I'm not sure. Claymore, more like Gaymore. Oh, come on. Put me down. The emoji spam. the party popper emoji spam, I think, really ties that together. The incredible jokes. Dark Souls 2 has the least interesting Claymore design? Is it that different from the Dark Souls 1 Claymore? I almost ticked again. Hiding my brain right now. Another popper emoji. um, what kind of popper are we talking about? Because I feel like it makes sense that YouTube would not add one of those. It doesn't have the fancy quillions? 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 Is that the weird little things at the end of the guard? Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, which? Okay, that's fine. What do you mean, what other poppers? What are you talking about? Definitely nothing not YouTube friendly. The biggest problem with the Claymore looking like this is using it for thumbnails. They're a drug that relaxes muscles for certain activities. The mini Pop-Tarts called poppers. Local elder gay for consultation. Okay, relatable S. Very relatable. Of course, no, modifying. Of course. There we go. Drugs are bad. Uh-uh. Finally came to my senses, huh? You say that as if the thumbnail doesn't say Zweihander live with the Claymore in the thumbnail and in the title. And also as if I haven't used the Claymore several times before this. Technically it's cassette tape cleaner. Wait, really? Smoke a weed and kiss each other. Ugh. I've done that. I've done that once. They had too much, but I don't think that's something to apologize for. Switch to live chat? Okay, hold on. I guess I should probably just start doing that at the beginning of streams. Very relatable. Okay. Now we go kill Ceaseless and Quelaag. And then we wear the armor. Yeah, smooth and RO. Sometimes you do need to clean cassette tapes. Wink, wink. You know? I think that's the implication. That's a good one, Nikki. I am fighting for my life to not tick right now. In her eye? Oh my god. Are they okay? Just has one really wide eye now. Well, good to know that that's... Okay. And, well, enemas clean you. Poppers will loosen you up. Not that kind of tech. TIC. An eye-opening experience. Coffee does that too. Coffee before activities is a bad choice for me. We might get our first ever slip up with me ticking on stream. It's fighting to get out right now. I'm not allowed to bark on stream unless I look like a fox. We've been over this. You gotta be able to see the fox to hear the fox. The spider wife. That was an extremely difficult Quelaag fight. You know what? As often as I fight Quelaag with an RTSR, or sorry, with a plus 15, I usually also have RTSR, and that was fairly quick for not having RTSR. Exactly, Vin. Has to be Najkarip off, true. Dark Souls 2 reference? It's gotta be fitting. You can't just have a disembodied voice barking. I'm sure you would, Eth. Don't worry, she likes it. That's why I did that to her. She's into it. And I am too, so. I cannot believe YouTube even let that one into live chat. That's crazy. Knock that out of the park. True. Okay. Do I fight Ceaseless normally? Trick question. The answer is no. I'm absolutely not doing that. Even for an April Fool's bet. That would be too much. Too much for my poor, frail mind. I'm debating on like what video to do next, because I have the thrusting sword one that I did in the same vein as the curved sword one recorded and scripted. I just need to record the voiceover and edit it. But I also have a notched whip run that I'm like basically done with. Wait, yeah, what? Why did why did it let that one through? It also, I mean, how do you define Quelaag's butt shake, you know? It's crazy that it let that one through too. That's probably not untrue, but it's a close competition for sure for who YouTube hates more. Okay, we got the whole first playthrough build going. There we go. Oops. Okay, and then now we go to Londo. And Senza's already done, so we just go straight there. The opposite of a flex. That's crazy. Why didn't you just grab the bullet? Major skill issue on his part. But for showing off your freak, I'm sure there is a word for that. Yeah, see? You get it. They just kind of did that. Oh, he wasn't shot. His neck just did that. That might be the riskiest joke I've ever made on stream, and that's saying a lot. Or at least said out loud. Rick's neck was just bored. Probably true. I mean, if I had to be present for all the shit he said, I would probably do the same thing. Shirk got sillied on. It's not a single one of those words is in the Bible. Which, you know, makes them better. Okay. Very difficult Iron Golem fight, like usual. Well, okay. The only people who actually care about you are random idiots who specifically fall for propaganda. It's at plus 15. The 3 bullets you got just now. It's plus 15 at 2730 strength X. I want to go 2740, and then I don't know how much endurance I'm going to need to wear the brass set. But I want that, and then I'll do vitality. I mean, I have favor and protection and Havels, right? So it can't be that much. I don't want the full brass set, just it's the legs and the gloves. Okay. Killed by a chaser? Were they really? Oh. My hand slipped. That's crazy. Can't believe they're infighting now. His stated reason was because he's a chaser? Like, he thinks trans women are hot, so that's why he, that's why he killed the anti-trans bigot. That's insane. That's like almost a valid reason too. I need to push it down one more time. Funny guy is lying. Oh, right. Yeah, no, he wasn't actually dating a trans woman. That was, at least from what I heard, that was just parroted by right-wingers. Yeah, they tend to do that. Did I rest? I don't remember. I'm gonna rest again just in case. Okay. Yeah, it's not even coming through in live chat, Fat Cat.
Oh, is it?
Also, if you don't know what just happened, you can get rid of that statue by jumping into it and then quitting out, because when you load back in, your like getting up animation deals 999 object health damage, which is enough to instantly break pretty much any object. So if you can get close enough to an object that you spawn inside of it, or like close enough for that animation to touch it, it'll just break the object regardless of whether or not it's actually supposed to be broken. Okay, 2 cycles, not bad. YouTube hates the truth. It's very true. Could probably wait. Okay. Here we go. We get the best armor set in the game. Yeah, that's valid. We get rid of the bigger threats first. Okay, is that's still fast roll? That's surprising, actually. What about this? Okay, that's the threshold. I guess that's actually a lot heavier. Okay, so I want opinions because I was thinking about this. Would that be? Yeah, it's still mineral. Whatever. So the gold hem set, right? Which with the hood, which you saw, or black sorcerer cloak, because I kind of like the way this goes with this as well. And I would like opinions. I can't tell if I like this. I think I do, but not like as instantly as I like the gold hem set. This one clashes a bit. I think it does too, but like not in a necessarily bad way. I don't know. I kind of like it, but it's also kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking if you're human, because I can't find a helmet that goes good with this. At least a helmet that covers the face. What do we think? Definitely looks better with a character human. Yeah, me too, Nikki. That's my problem. It wasn't like instantly, oh my god, that's good. It's like, that looks kind of good. Oh, I like that actually. Oh my goodness. I don't like Paladin Helm, personally. I think it looks pretty bad. But I understand the like of it. Just not my thing. Like the shape it gives their legs, yeah. God, the silhouette. There's one specific area that I always notice it. In the DLC, when you're running down through the Chasm of the Abyss to get some Manus, the silhouette that the gold headset and the brass leggings give the character is insane. I don't like the brass helm with this. The brass helm is too big. I like the brass helm with the chest piece, but the chest piece is also fairly large. I like the color of the Silver Knight chest piece with the brass leggings and gloves, but I can't find a helmet that works with that either, and I don't think it looks good without a helmet. And also the cardboard cape looks pretty awful. What? That was... I didn't know he could do that. You're not knocking me off this time. Okay. I really did get skill diff. That's crazy. Okay, I ruined my fashion and everything. What an asshole. Yeah, drop down with me so I can meme roll or something. Okay, I was also gonna wait, but since we have time to wait, I don't think the brass helm looks good with this at all. I think it's too big. I also, like, this is close, but I think the black color clashes a little bit too much. Have I gotten any pranks? Uh, Other than the one... Didn't you do one earlier? The drug one? Otherwise, I don't think so. Most people I talk to are too autistic to enjoy April Fools. I'm a thief set? Um, I think I tried that and I didn't like it, but I'm not sure. It sucked. Yeah, that sounds like it. Was it funny? Was it worth it? Anthus chest with Lotrek helm and brass legs was your go-to gold set. I don't like the Xanthus helm or the Xanthus chest piece in this game. The lack of cloth physics on the tassels looks awful to me. The submissive hands. Yeah, people giving money is always a flabbergast-worthy experience. Not like from my perspective, it makes total sense that people would give you money, but from my perspective, it doesn't make sense that people would give me money, so I get it. Yeah, I had a partner who as if we broke up, I have a partner who was really interested in that launch, but I don't know if she ended up waking up in time. I don't think so, Vin. If there is, it's not bad enough for me to notice. Vin being flirty on stream. It's crazy. In stream chat. Good luck with your gacha. Damn it. I was hoping to stagger Ornstein and then be able to roll in time, but then Smo did the scoop instead of a slam or something. Because I'm pretty sure it's a 2-hit stagger with the Claymore on Ornstein. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well. Maybe don't use the running attack. 3-hit stagger. That's kind of crazy, actually. No. No jumps. There we go. Barely hit that. Definitely would not have hit that with the Bastard Sword, which is why I don't like the Bastard Sword. A life scale Kalameet on your bed. I think it would be your bed at that point. I feel like I should probably use full items. That was close. Yeah. For sure. I definitely could have made it a lot less close by just healing. But that's boring. Gotta give stakes sometimes, right? And get that up to there. And then vitality, I suppose. Get that to 20. Endurance to 20. Oh, sword barely reached him, yeah. I was confident in my abilities to judge distance, which is not always the case.
Oh, chosen undead,
Okay. No, the Bastard Sword is slightly shorter, but does more damage. With, like, very slightly more damage. I think it's BC scaling as opposed to CC scaling. And overall you get like 20 more AR or something ridiculously low like that. Wow, I'm being made fun of for an endearing quality. I'll have you know that my... Hold on. My lexicon is quite... No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was gonna say something along the lines of, I use the words that I do because I'm autistic, and I like being more specific in what I'm saying, because it feels better, and I don't like being misunderstood, but... The Bastard Sword is fine. It just doesn't do it for me. The range is just barely too short for me to enjoy it. Give me. Got a size queen over here. I was about to say something that I should not say on stream. Ugh. And I was also about to tick, which I can't do yet on stream. Oh my goodness, one shot. Oh, I love dealing damage. Who's gonna stop you? Me. Look, there needs to be motivation, okay? There needs to be a big fox on screen or it doesn't count. I am kind of shocked I didn't get hit there, actually. All women care about is sword range. No, it's just that with the great... Okay, look. I'm actually going to defend myself here. I've seen people say that the Painting Guardian sword is worse than the Falchion because of the range, but it does not matter with the curved sword. It just genuinely just does not matter for curved swords to have good range. But for me, in my playstyle, with great swords specifically, the range happens to matter a lot, and I just did not enjoy using the Bastard Sword. I don't even know which one I got hit by there. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm more of a Dex girly, unfortunately. Thrusting swords are just too much fun. Okay, one more. Oh, damn it. You can make so many more jokes with the thrusting sword bit. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I have to go back to loving great swords. I think what did it for me, because my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1 was Claymore, Black Knight Sword, and I think Black Knight Halberd, probably. And then my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2 was the Great Sword. Oops. My first playthrough of Dark Souls 3 was with Claymore. All three-ish of my playthroughs of Bloodborne have been with Ludwig's Holy Blade. I think I used Claymore in my first playthrough of Elden Ring as well. I used to love great swords, especially, but eventually I just kind of switched to preferring dex weapons, and I think the thing that changed that was both the like getting much better at dodging in Dark Souls 1 specifically, but also playing blade and sorcery of all things. Great hammers can be fun, but they are for sure not an everyday thing, true. The Leo ring stays on during sex, true. That way I can get the most out of my Lucerne. BKH is very overrated. Just a worse Gargoyles. I think the Black Knight Sword is really good for new game, and especially early game. But falls off compared to a lot of other great swords, especially if you're doing anything other than pure physical. I don't know. Just like I think also using more buffs made me like dex builds more, right? Because dex weapons are faster for the most part, and using weapon buffs is just better on faster weapons. I'll have you know that I have gotten the Black Knight Halberd more than anyone else who is currently watching this stream, almost definitely. I don't know, there might be someone with 5,000 hours in Dark Souls 1 here, but... I just think that the Gargoyles Halberd is significantly more interesting of a weapon. I have about 1,400 hours-ish. Rapier run with Sunlight Blade. That's a skill issue on your part, I think. Gotta use the running attack more. Gotta use... S-Stock is kind of just better than Rapier. Rapier has better crit damage, but I think S-Stock outdoes it once you get leveled up and stuff. Without Sunlight Blade, it's unbearable. Again, you need to be using the running attack more. You have 1,401 hours. Yeah, I guess you do win. I don't know. Maybe I should do that thrusting sword video next, so I can kind of show that off. Oh my goodness. No, Ricard's Rapier is just objectively better than any other thrusting sword. Unless you really want those slashing R2s, Ricard's Rapier is just better. It has more damage. I think it's a little bit heavier, but like, whatever. You're going to be leveling endurance for the R2s anyway. Better scaling. Ricard's Rapier is just the best one. And it's honestly, like, not even close. I saw, oh my god, I don't even remember when the video was posted. I saw a fairly old video. I think it was. I actually don't remember. Anyway, I saw a video that was saying that the Rapier is the best weapon in Dark Souls, despite the fact that both Ricard's Rapier and the S-Stock are better. And their reason for saying that the Rapier is better than the S-Stock is because the S-Stock is in New Londo, and nobody wants to go to New Londo to find the S-Stock, as if it's not literally at the very beginning of the area, with 0 effort required to get it. A Mailbreaker? True. Using Mailbreaker to parry is so much fun. It's so bad. It's so terrible, but it's so much fun. The cool factor is unbeatable. I don't know, maybe parrying with a Rapier is cooler, but it is significantly easier to get than the Rapier, that's true. If you want to know how to get the S-Stock, I'll show you. I got the S-Stock. How's that? You can do that right at the beginning of the game with 0 effort. Yeah. Probably the easiest weapon in the get. What the? One of the easiest weapons in the game to get. I would argue the only one easier, if you know where it is the Morning Star. And even then, it's harder to find. I have 1100-ish hours on Steam, and then I have another let me think. Math is hard. I have like 100, just over 100 on Switch, and then I have another probably 100-ish, if not a little bit more, on for Predator Edition, especially across Remastest. Probably 150, actually. And I have a little bit more on like PlayStation and whatever. And on my other Steam profile. I could be poise tanking right now. That was a sweet spot hit. No, no grab attack. No thank you, I don't want to deal with that right now. But it's in New Londo, and New Londo is harder than the Berg, so the S-Stock is actually harder to get than the Rapier. Obsidian? Obsidian Greatsword's really easy to get. I mean, I guess that's, you know, in DLC, so it's really late game. But if we're gonna say, like, you go through all the bosses anyway, I think Guardian Tail is a little bit harder of a tail cut to get. Just because the Sanctuary Guardian doesn't use its glide attacks and stuff as often. But I think that, I don't know, there aren't that many weapons that are actually particularly difficult to get. If we're going to factor in RNG, I think that Trident is harder to get. Or like Catch Ball. Catch Ball, if you don't get it from one of the easy demons, then I think Catch Ball is probably the hardest one to get. Yeah, I guess you do get a second chance at the Guardian Tail. I don't know. I'm gonna get Moonlight Greatsword and Obsidian Greatsword in this run. Just for fun. Because they're probably the easiest two of the easier tail cuts to get. I think Dragon King Great Axe is harder to get than both of them, actually. All the great swords. I don't want to farm for Manservant. And I don't want to waste souls on Bastard Sword. One great sword per new game cycle? That would take so long. Oh, but that's so cool. That's a really fun idea, actually. Damn it, Vin. Why would you do this to me? I think that would be more fun in Dark Souls 2, though. Oh. Nice. I think I'd have to start with Crystal Greatsword and then Black Knight Sword. And then after that, probably Bastard Sword, Flamberge, Halberd, not necessarily. Or Halberd, Claymore. I meant to say Claymore, not Halberd. Not necessarily in that order. And then Man Serpent, Greatsword. Did I miss one? I did. Moonlight. Moonlight would be a game plus. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay, so for Dark Souls 1, I think the order would be, what did I say the first one was? Alright, and I forgot Obsidian. I don't know, Moonlight Greatsword would be New Game Plus. I would say New Game, but you can't really get it early. Black Knight Sword. Yeah, Crystal. So Crystal and Moonlight, Black Knight, Obsidian, Flamberge, Bastard, Claymore, Man Serpent. In that order. Not bouncing off of the boars, because I'm using a big weapon, is so strange. Yeah, if I assume bleed weapons can't be consumable buffed. Hey, Fangboar hum. I'll put my armor back on. And then also put on this. I don't think I forgot any great swords. When I think about weapons, my brain wants to go to like lists on wikis, because I've stared at the Fextra Life weapon list for so long. But instead I go through the game and like see what areas have a greatsword, and it makes it a lot harder to make sure that I don't forget one. Put the boar helm on, but then I'll fat roll. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. I knew that was gonna one-shot me. What do you mean? You don't like the 200 flat damage after dealing 1200 normal damage? At least? Yeah, the Mastodon Greatsword is the heaviest greatsword, right? Gonna be a little bit more careful this time. One-shotting these guys with normal attacks feels so weird. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm jerky now. I do have an easier way to hide it though, where I won't have to mid-roll. My normal favorite. The armor set that I've used in all the videos where I want an armor set to represent myself. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. There should be one more coming, I think. Oop. He does not care. I forgot that I actually deal damage, and I probably could have just sprinted straight to the Crystal Golem anyway, huh? Only 1 point ahead of the Blue Moon Greatsword. Blue Moon Greatsword is so much better than Moonlight, though. It's sad. Oh. That might have been false information. The message was deleted. Thank you for the pants compliment. That means a lot. I really like how the Moonlight Greatsword looks. It's just kind of bad because you can't buff it or anything. And put this on before I forget. And then while Seath kills me, I'm gonna go pee. It's getting to that point in the run. Okay, I will be right back. Okay. Yeah, I am back. True, Nixie, I agree. I can't bring that mic. My mic was attached to my computer. I'm not gonna let myself get cursed. I know what I'm doing. Mostly. It's not like I've forgotten that before. New dedicated bathroom mic. Alright. Once it's in the budget. The boost fund comes first, though. I kind of wanted to get grabbed by that one, but whatever. Okay, third Pasaka, the important one. Yeah, true. I'll just move my entire computer to the bathroom. Dark Souls in the bathtub. I do have a Steam Deck. I could do that. Very attractive gorilla artwork, huh? Raiden with the Blue Moon Greatsword. Are we assuming that he would have stolen it? Killed Benhart and stolen it? Hey, humanity. Bathtub stream. That's foul, Nara. Your Switch got stolen. No. Oh, Benhart was planned to be his father. That's weird. I almost ticked. Holding on by a thread at this point. If I do accidentally tick though, that counts toward one of the ones that people have paid for. I'll just have to figure out who has... I'll just have to remember. And, like, send them a clip or something. I'm pretty sure... I know for sure Krista has. Dune probably has. Build a house made of concrete that uses... That's... I don't think that would work. Because there's other stuff in urine that would probably degrade the concrete, right? Ticks. Yeah. I've made a pact with chat where once I get a VTuber avatar, I will allow them to pay me to tick. Otherwise, I try to hold it back. Drink lots of water first. There's still going to be other stuff in there. Self-repairing Roman concrete. I'm not sure how much that would help. Not that kind of tick, the other kind of tick. like Tourette's. Though, as far as I know, I don't have Tourette's, and other things can also cause ticks. I also have like a head shake tick that hurts if I do it too much, but... Thank you so much, Vin, for the 5 months of membership. I'll put it on the list. I do actually have a video of me ticking on my server, my Discord server. I think I was playing Demon Tides. Well, Ben Hart and Creighton are both from Hugo? 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 Okay, Seath should be fairly quick since Claymore. I forgot how, like, actually good some weapons are. So used to using not good weapons. Just grind your teeth all the time. I feel like that's worse. Creighton is from Marah. I didn't know that. He just found his armor somewhere. Right, I forgot about that. That was one of the last achievements I did. Wow, that one almost ticked without the chance to hold it back this time. If I do let one out, feel free to clip it. For the for the views, you know. Turn it into a short. Hi Ria. Was the launch a success? One of your teeth shattered once, oh my god. From what? Vin, it seems your proposition has excited the Ria. One massive tick. It's not a slur. It is the closest approximation that my mind could come up with to accidentally do to a yip. It was not on purpose. It just happened. I never made the sound until it became a tick. But now it is a tick. The only two ticks I have are the head shake and the yip, though. I wouldn't let people pay me to say a slur. Who do you think I am? I'm so tough. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm not evil. I think it's funny how bad Seath is at aiming. I should be fine here. No, I was not. I was not fine, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Foxes are so small, but they have so much pee in them. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna get that. Oh well. The easiest way to do it is to just let him laser the crystal, and then you run behind him and smack it off real quick. It's extremely easy. There's nothing else to it. Down. Seath misses his ex-wife, but his aim is getting better. Isn't he blind? Yeah, but that's the end of that statement. Somebody remind me to get the obsidian greatsword when we get there. The quote is from a, what is it, Fox's Sanctuary area? You showed me that. That is a quote from an actual fox handler. I did not actually kill all his channelers. Excuse me? I left 2 of them alive. Save a fox, that's right. Thank you for the clarification. I almost ticked again. I think the issue is whenever I stop saying things for too long, my brain wants to make noise, and the first noise that my brain can make without my input is tick. I just need to keep talking. That's my takeaway here. Take more powerful boxes. True, Naro. I agree. To save and quit before the clams? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that, actually. If you don't want to use glitches. True. That was not tasteless at all, actually. That was a very, very good thing for you to say. Good luck with that, Vin. Hope it goes well. I'm gonna... Very normal Dark Souls gameplay. Rhea, I feel like you would appreciate my character name. Have a good night, Nikki. Thank you for being here while you could. Oh, oops. Hope you sleep well. I hate this guy. Suspiciously fast? Not at all. That's very normal Dark Souls gameplay. Oh my god. You know, all Bone Wheels was bad. I think all Maggots would be a lot worse. Okay. Very relatable, Ria. And then I can... all baby skeletons? That wouldn't be that bad. They don't attack fast enough to actually matter. Did I not pick up the Firekeeper soul from the Dark Moon Nidus? Or Lady of the Darkling, or whatever her name is? I don't know. Don't baby skeletons deal toxic or something? All pinwheels. I'll do all toxic bloater snipers. They do deal toxic? Okay. I have a run. I haven't worked on it in forever because it's awful. But I have a run where I replaced all the terrain in the entire game with poison, like the swamp. So it slows you down. I'm not letting myself use the rusted iron ring. And I'm just like playing through the game. So I'm basically constantly poisoned, constantly going slow. And it's so tedious. I really regret not letting myself use the rusted iron ring. But I don't know. I feel like it would just be a pretty normal run with the rusted iron ring, you know? But I really do not want to continue that run since I can't use it. Slug zone run when? Tomorrow. For sure. I really don't know why I'm so close to ticking today. Yesterday too, but a lot more so today. I have been fighting for my life all stream. I do have a prototype model on my laptop. I could get that on stream real quick. Just to let one out. Infinite jiggle physics, true. You would have to kill so many Fire Sage demons just to, like, move through the game. That would be an extremely easy run, I think. Especially if you start with, like, Thief and use Bleed or whatever. Get the Great Scythe or Life on Scythe. I feel like that'd be a very easy run. But it would be very funny. I feel like a lot of them would just die as well. Like, the archers or Batwing demons or whatever. They just get, like, pushed off by each other in the terrain. Okay. I guess I'll level Vitality now. Just for you, Vin. Leveling Vitality. As if I never level Vitality. Centipede Demon was the only boss that I did not die to in my first playthrough. That's not true. I don't think I died to Pinwheel in my first playthrough. Centipede Demon was the boss that it took me the most playthroughs to die to. What? This is tragic. Okay. No pants. Good luck, man. Not sure where that came from, but... Hello, Polly. Welcome. AI chatbot ads. Tragic. I cannot believe YouTube let that through. That's insane. Apparently, yeah. Didn't let that one through, though. Okay. Jesus. Sometimes. I love my stream chat. I have to let this sometimes marinate a little bit. Really put an emphasis on it. Okay. Red of Chaos is a boss in Dark Souls. I don't know, I like doing Bed of Chaos before Nito because I like having health. Or I like having a higher level for Nito than Bed of Chaos, but I also feel like it doesn't really matter. But, and a lot of the time Bed of Chaos feels like a, I don't know, kind of a reprieve for a run, but sometimes it feels very tedious. And it is completely random on which runs it feels like what. Sometimes you're not an Eeper? That's crazy. I don't believe you. I know so many girls who eep, and that's like what they spend half their time doing at least. And you are certainly one of them. Once again, I appreciate the emoji spam. I do definitely see that. You have a job? This is tragic. You're eeping right now? As you type that in your sleep? That's crazy. That's impressive. I'm actually asleep right now too. Playing Dark Souls in my sleep. That's how easy this run is. It's a Claymore. I don't know. The Claymore certainly isn't the best weapon in the game, but it's pretty good. That's very solid. Really good damage for no effort, just like leveling up the scaling stats and nothing else. Thought it was this Zweihander? What are you talking about? Zweihander? What is that? For Jam Night? I wish you luck for your sleepy Jam Night. I probably did not get enough sleep last night. I stayed up for like 6-ish, a little bit after 6 a.m. And I got up at 1:30 after getting probably around 6 hours of sleep the night before, and also streaming, which is by far the most tiring thing I do consistently. But strawberry jam? I like strawberry jam. Strawberry jam is good. It's like to be unemployed. Do I count as unemployed? Probably. I think I do count as unemployed. This is technically my job, but... the only reason I'm even able to do it as a job is because I get very, very, very much supported by my partner. Who should actually be home soon. I think she's here, yeah. I haven't heard her walk into the room. I didn't want to stay up so late last night, but I was playing Night Rain with women, cute women. So I didn't really have much of a choice, you know? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so good at this game. I'm actually shocked I got out of that unscathed. If you're not looking for a job, then you're not unemployed. Is that how that works? I guess legally, probably. It'd be more shocking if I had a job, that's true. I worked as a janitor in a casino for a couple of years. Back in 2020 to 2022-ish. I had a job. Also, I think technically I'm in multiple polycules. I don't know. I have a lot more metamors than partners who are partners, so. That's true, Rhea. That is your job. You lived. Congratulations, Finn. I'm proud of you. You survived. That's so awesome. I love neurotypical white cis men. Human interaction for me was a lot more uncomfortable until I found out that I was autistic and I just needed to talk to other autistic trans women. Everything clicked. And now I love my partners more than anything else in the world. Two playthroughs. And you've done 2 Dark Souls 1 playthroughs of the Claymore? That is... relative to Claymore users, I think that's a pretty small number. I'm trying to think of weapons that I've only used in 1 or 2 playthroughs. And Serpent Greatsword is definitely one of them. Good job, Rhea. Okay, very difficult boss fight. I guess... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that on stream. That entire time of silence was just me trying to find a way to word that on stream. And then I didn't. Check mask. I'm not a 30-year-old Dark Souls streamer. Not a 30-something Dark Souls streamer whose primary interaction with this game happened in 2011. I like the Dark Souls 2 Claymore a lot. I think that all the greatswords, most of the greatswords that I've used at least in Dark Souls 2 were really fun. Then, in a way that sounds like Vim. Yeah, that makes sense. I apologize for my lack of enunciation. You'd think I'd be better at it, considering talking is my job, but... "3 weeks? Oh, right, yeah. Exciting times indeed. The first run is going to be for the Scythe, but then the next run will be decided by poll. And I can post that poll after this stream, actually. I will do my best to remember. If I don't, someone can bother me on Discord or something. But I will do my best to remember to post the first Dark Souls 2 weapon poll right after this stream. And I think the choices... I don't remember exactly what they are. I think one of them is Ricard's Rapier. One of them is the Great Lance? That might be the week after, though. I don't remember. One of them is the Marag Greatsword? I don't know. I'll have to look again. There are a few... What I didn't want to do, like, Rapier playthrough for, you know, the first stream or whatever. Or the first, like, poll. But, I also wanted weapons that were interesting in ways that... or that weren't, like, particularly difficult to get, right? So I wanted stuff that was easy to get right at the beginning of the game without... or while still being interesting. But I didn't want to, like, you know, say, Cannon Guardian Sword for a first stream or something. As much as I want to use that weapon in that game. Ugh. +10 mace speedrun. Let me learn how to parry walk first, huh? Oh, that's not good. Did that kill all three? I didn't see a third health bar, but I could very well just be blind. Really? This is a bad time for this. That's gonna hit me. Oh, I could've ran here. Okay. I should be a little bit more careful, actually. Damn it. No! Running's fine. Rolling skeletons are scarier than bone wheels. It's genuinely not even close. There we go. That was painful. Okay, where do you get the mace? Don't you buy it from... I want to say you buy it from either Lenagrast or McDuff, but I actually don't remember. But getting it to +10 is pretty easy, isn't it? Just go straight to... Unless you mean also doing, like, parry walk and stuff, huh? I guess doing that in your first playthrough would be pretty difficult. I don't know, I think Claymore having Lion's Claw, it makes sense. Like, Artorias is a Dark Souls 1 boss, Claymore is pretty infamous in Dark Souls 1. I think it makes sense. I'm excited to start doing Dark Souls 2 runs with weapons that you have to, like, rotten farm for or whatever. I don't know how I'm gonna do those, though, because, like, rotten farming for an entire first stream. And then using the weapon for an hour for the second stream probably won't be super interesting. I guess we'll find out. I'll figure things out, make things more interesting as I go. Just figure out parry walk so I don't have to rotten farm or something. Can you parry walk past the Shrine of Winter? I'm sure you can. Microwave the sword on high. This is genius. The easiest way to, to dump our steel is to microwave it. I think fencing would be fun, but that feels like a rich person hobby. Can you even? Oh yeah, people have made bismuth nice, right? Do they hold their edge at all? $10 million unavoidable NPC invaders? No, most of them are very easy to just not engage with. Okay. That's cool, I guess. I should heal. I need to stop being greedy. That's gonna be a... Never mind. I was expecting a headbutt there. Never mind. But and missed. Cool. The hardest NPC in general to run past in Dark Souls 2 would probably be like... the what are their names? The two that invade in front of the rotten, just because I don't want to like immediately fight the rotten most of the time. I like if they invade while you gun under the giants. But for the most part, NPC invaders are very easy to avoid in Dark Souls 2 when you know where they are and everything. Forlorn might be an issue sometimes, but you know, that's Forlorn. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome. Yeah, the Woodland Childs. Victor and Goli, that's our name. Picklepian Pumperum. I agree, it's a very cute username. I was considering doing the meme roll skip again, but I mean, we gotta experience Kalameet, right? Oops. Okay. Instead of poppers. I almost ticked. That was scary. Lose 4,000 subscribers immediately. I did skip Kalameet. Not the fight, but I did skip the encounter yesterday. So I did the meme roll skip. Because the DLC was going to take forever. Okay, I guess I should go say hi to Kalameet real quick. If you get a PhD in Finland, they give you a small sword? Is that real? That's awesome. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific with the news, because there's a lot of news going on right now. Oh my god. My brain really wants me to tick right now. It's an actual Finnish tradition? That's really cool. About the Wandering Inn? I have not heard the news, no. I'm not even caught up yet. Physical books? Whoa, that's cool. They're gonna be huge. They're gonna be really big books. But Rhea, I need the avatar first. Let me go grab my laptop. Book 1 is split into 2 parts. I mean, I assume it's the Audible volumes, right? Because they're split up in Audible as well. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. That's exciting. I probably won't be getting them because I don't really have a space for books, but that's fun. Okay, Artorias should be pretty easy, right? With a normal Claymore. Oh yeah. Ouch. I don't know why I attacked there, that was silly of me. It should be only 2 hits. His yogurt is stinky, true. I forgot that that extra attack is not safe. I should probably be trying, huh? I figure I don't really need to try, because I have really high damage against Artorias, but maybe trying is still a good idea. Bonk. I'm pretty sure the original Cheerio story, by the way, for those of you who are in the know, was done with the Claymore. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that was a Claymore run. So maybe we'll get another Cheerio story today. I have so much health. I'm unstoppable. Cloud. Personally, not by Kalameet, but same. British person detected. Pardon me? Oh my god, yeah, YouTube did let that through. That's really funny. Okay, I should be able to just run past at this point, safely. Yeah, YouTube is being surprisingly lenient. Yeah, no blowhead. Tragic. Only sometimes. Like in that specific instance, it did work. Would fix your scoliosis? Is that how that works? probably feel good for like a second. Would being spaghettified or whatever, spaghettificated by a black hole, like, would that feel good for a second? It's like the perfect amount of stretch on your muscles. The biscuit tastes wonderful. I mean, it's spoiled yogurt. I thought was the what we were going with. Excuse me. Oh my god. God damn it. I like this, but not with these guys. Getting your spine spaghettified would solve a lot of problems for you. Probably true. I don't think you should eat the blue ink. I don't think that's good for you. Some Manus' goo. But Artorias is a lesbian. One second. Problem solved. If you don't have the live chat open, don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Much better. Reposa. Artorias is very lesbian. Puppy boy. He, him, puppy boy, lesbian. Just like Wilder. Which is why Wilder has the Artorias skin. I didn't say anything the first time, because I wanted to like gauge what his deal was. And then he just kept being bigoted, so yeah. Think is tasty. Isn't there like spaghetti with Gwyn ink on it? That's like a fairly not common, but like a delicacy in some places. Squidding spaghetti is yummy. I should have figured you'd had it before. Hello, Santalp, welcome. Something puppyish about any night? That's true, yeah. Oh, the humanity. The puppy boy Tarkus clip. I think I made that into a short at some point. I don't know why I did that. I probably should have just dropped down the ledges, but it's fine. Why, Nixie? Are you okay? I think jump attacks are the choice here, since this weapon is fairly slow. 570 on a jump attack. Okay, well, if I can land an R2. 500, yeah. Jump attacks are the choice here. Oh, it's so weird to be fighting Manus like this again. For the longest time, I used basically only jump attacks on Manus, and then I started fighting him with faster weapons and started using R1s like a normal person, and then switched back to jump attacks. I don't think everyone has that reaction, Ria. Download a timeline from DaVinci? It's really weird. It's... I don't know if there is a way to do it exactly, but... Oh, you mean export it? Like, make it a complete video? Or, like, use the timeline in on a different computer with DaVinci. Because those are different things. If you want to export it, there's a quick export button in the top right. And you just press that and then press go. DaVinci? Makeup desk, because we're good people. And then time for Kalameet. Wait, what? Okay, so I just looked over at the chat. Dusk is such an NB name, true. So over on the stream, like the OBS actual view window, it says DaVinci, like it should, but on the actual YouTube chat, it says where is Vinky? I think it tried to auto translate it, and I don't know how to prevent that from happening. Question Pop told you I'm gay? Yes. I am very gay. I am enamored with women. In general, really. Okay, then. Alright, okay. I gotta try to get the Obsidian Greatsword. I think I did a stream where I got... Or, well, I definitely did a stream where I got the Moonlight Greatsword before. And I remember it being fairly easy, but I also might have messed up during the stream. I guess Daniel and Radical Leonard. Radical Daniel. The worst... the worst Elden Ring boss. That's not exactly why I became a woman, but it's a contributing factor probably. Okay, hopefully it opens with a glide. That'd be pretty cool. How much damage do you have to do to the tail? Oh my god. In order to cut it off. Yeah, you just do that a few times. And that's the easiest way to get the tail cut, and it's extremely easy. You can just bait out the glide a few times. He is not wanting to glide. Come on, please. Please? Please? Oh my goodness. Can also do it when he does his standing attacks like that, but I was a coward. Really no bad reason to become one. That's true. I agree. Oh my goodness, that's a really bad spot for him to do that. I don't think I'm getting a slam. Yeah, okay. Well, I want the crippled dragon's tail, so... You know, maybe you should have thought about that before being crippled. Like off. By my word. There we go. we go. See? Easy. Now he's not going to do the tail slam again, so the glide isn't a good attack for him to do, for me to get damage anymore, but... Which is why I never do the tail cut, but it's very easy to do. Oops. Self-cest? Yes, that is. Absolutely. There we go. Fairly easy Kalameet fight. YouTube does certainly censor things, unfortunately. Surely I beat Gwyn first try, right? Surely. And I can put on the cooler looking armor. Yeah, it censors very randomly. Very sporadically. There we go. It did in fact censor that. Congratulations, man. Don't bring up that subreddit in my YouTube chat. How dare you, Nixie? Hello, Holly. Welcome. About to finish the Claymore run, but I do want the Hornet Ring on. I probably don't need Grass Crest for Gwyn. It's still mid-roll though. Yeah, I'm vibing with that. That's fine. Back up fashion because I'm too fat. Okay. This is the kind of behavior that this kind of behavior is probably why they banned us from speaking English that one time. To be fair, that was all of YouTube. Relatable, Rian. Of all the things to not let through. Yeah, the ranking system is very obviously just a ploy for engagement, but it's functional. It very much works to drive engagement. Orange creamsicle. Whoa. I like orange creamsicle. Very yummy. Hello, Krista. Welcome. Just in time to see Gwyn get obliterated. Congratulations, Finn. That was scary. There we go. Okay, thoughts on the weapon. Very, very solid. Obviously I've used this a lot before. This is one of my most used weapons in the game. You're a little bit off, Duck Recon. A little bit off. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably one of my most used weapons in the game, if not straight up my most used weapon. It's very solid. It's very easy to get, very easy to upgrade, very simple to build for. Very good. Yeah. Let me put on the fashion real quick. And then the ring that lets me wear the fashion before the ending cutscene. Anyway. Congratulations, Nixie. I'm not surprised that it didn't let that go through. A little bit late. Um, uh, Claymore, more like Gamemore. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all, and I don't know how to end this.